Hi, welcome to another episode of Beyond Chronic Disease. My name is Wendy Gathercole. I am your host. How are you this week? Did you tune in last week to Stop Worrying? I hope you did, because I really just want everyone to stop worrying about stuff that they can't control and just take it in your stride, as in everything is a process. If you need to do something about it, it's not a worry, it's not a stress, it's a process. This week, I want to talk about being proactive rather than reactive. So instead of reacting to things that come your way or waiting, because that's sort of a reaction to you just waiting, you're not doing anything about it, waiting for things to happen. Let's begin to be proactive, making things happen. This is the way to creating your life, designing your life, creating your reality is being proactive. If I was waiting to do this podcast or waiting for somebody to help me do it, it would never have happened. I had to be proactive. I had to instigate it. I had to get it up and running. Yes, I had help, sure, but I had to be the one that was being proactive. I'm proactive in everything that I do. I'm having a chuckle because it sometimes it can seem quite, um, hmm, I can stress people out because I know what I want and I just keep doing it. And it may look like I'm very busy, busy, busy all the time. And I guess that I am, but it's being proactive and it's on my terms. So it's not a stress at all. It's just being proactive. So, how can you be proactive in your day? Well, you can look at what you may have on for that day. Instead of waiting for everything to happen, you could make it happen sooner by taking steps to get it done. Okay, so let me give you an example. You've got 10 things on in the day, as we all do. So instead of waiting for that's the time that has to happen and this is the time and I have to do this, and let's just take those little steps to just make it happen sooner or get it done quicker. Like I had a couple of things that I needed to do for some events coming up. And instead of waiting until that day to do it. I mean, there's a lot of things happening in between times, and I was really quite tired this day, but I did something that night that I knew would alleviate my um, time the next day, would give me more time to do other things the next day when I was sort of thinking about doing it. So instead of reacting and thinking I hadn't got time to do it and I've got too much on and so forth. It's being proactive in what steps can I do, when can I do it that would create more calm in my body, in my life, because I have got a lot going on. So it's been proactive rather than reactive. So if I got to the stage where I left these things, then I would start to feel a bit time poor because so much has to be done all on this particular day or whatever. So then you would start reacting, as in getting anxious and stressed rather than being proactive earlier and taking steps to achieve what you needed to do. So, being proactive and not reactive is the way for ease and calm in your life because it's on your terms. Okay. And it's always better to be proactive than reactive because they're a completely different state of mind and body. And like I said, one is ease and calm, and the other is more anxious and stressed, typically. And if you think about what happens when you get some um, bad news or something that really annoys you and you react straight away, it's never going to be pleasant. But if you stop and take a breath and really think, and that's when you can be proactive and put things in place, some processes in place to alleviate the angst in your body. So let's go for proactive. And I've got a great one for you. No New Year's resolutions. Now, I've done podcasts on this before. I hate New Year's resolutions. They don't work. So if you want to change something in your life, instead of being reactive to it, because you'll get to a certain point and it'll just frustrate you that you haven't changed and so forth. Start to be proactive. Take those little steps to get to where you want to go and do it today. Don't wait. Don't start on Monday. Don't start on New Year's Day. Be proactive and start now. So let's be more proactive. We're coming to the end of 2025. Let's be more proactive in 2026. Actually, that might be my word, proactive. And it will be. I've just decided. So proactive is 2026 word. Let's do it. Let's achieve. Let's stop reacting and causing our bodies a state of distress. Let's instead be proactive and consistently keep calm and ease in our bodies. So in saying that, Merry Christmas, because I know Christmas is only a few days away. Hopefully you've been proactive leading up to Christmas and you have already done all the super cool and calm organization, and it's going to be a fun time for you. And you're not reacting to all the crazy and stressed out situations that can happen at Christmas. So, Merry Christmas. I will see you a week after. I will do one last podcast for the year after Christmas, and then we'll see you in 2026. But until next week, be proactive. I'll see you then. Bye.